Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Cut the Noise. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go Get 'em with.
It's your boy Big Daddy.
You already know
Let them
your
get this
boy
one
Courtney,
going.
pretty boy C. You know what time it is.
And we are now live with another episode of Cut the Noise. Now, tonight's episode slightly different, but at the same time, it's not. We don't have any guests this evening, but we do have some wonderful things to talk about tonight. That is, I think, is going to be quite entertaining. I ain't even gonna lie. I gotta take a shit. This is gonna be fun. All right. How was y'all's week?
Man, that shit was good, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you, big dog. That shit was good. You know what I'm saying? Your boy,
Yeah,
other
yeah,
channel
shit. Hey
guy.
man, this week yeah, no, my
Now
bad,
go-
boy. Keep going. My bad.
No, I was just saying your boy, other YouTube channel got evaluated during the live stream by Anton Daniels. Shit was pretty dope. It's pretty epic. So it was monumental. I ain't gonna say monumental, but it definitely was dope. You know what I'm saying? Putting things into perspective. So it's pretty fire though. Other than that, rocking steady. Back in the gym again. Took a little break, but we back in this thing. So we locked in.
Good shit.
Hell yeah.
What you been up to, Mr. Marcus?
Man, I ain't been doing shit, bro. Just hoping this goddamn AC don't blow out. And shit, bro. That's pretty much about it.
Why in the hell would
Going,
your
hey,
AC blow out?
going through it, bro. Nah, like what shit? Like a week ago, it did some fuck shit. Then called the AC guy and he was telling me standard stuff. You know, it's going out. Ain't gonna last through the summer. And yeah.
Through the
So I say, I'm
summer.
gonna let it ride. So we'll see what happens.
Oh boy.
Hey, that bitch like 15
Oh
grand.
boy.
It's like 15 grand, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, that's a situation I ain't trying to go through. I ain't even gonna lie.
If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get that bitch sweating, you hear me?
Oh, bruh. Hey, hey, man. Hey, almost what we talking about right now. Please, Jesus, help your boy out.
The big thing about to be his big ass about to be a super soaker over there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a couple backups. I got a little portable AC outside in the garage, so
There
if
you
do
go.
go down, I got one room that'll be cool.
There you go. You
Fuck
got
a
to
portable AC. This nigga gonna be walking around with an AC all goddamn day and night.
Yeah, so we hey, next if I make it through the summer, brother, then it'll be done by the winter.
That's the beautiful thing about non-home ownership.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that one right now.
I ain't gonna lie, I miss it, but I don't miss it. The only thing that I miss about having a house is all the extra room.
Mm.
Besides that, there's nothing else that I can say I actually miss. And well, since technically speaking, it is just me. Guess what?
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, I got all the room.
Yeah. It's shit. I mean, right now, no. I mean, I wouldn't do it now, but I just got lucky when I got mine, so it was just good. It was a good deal.
Yeah. Imagine selling your house, getting rid of your last property, personal property, like non-money making property, right before COVID happened.
Damn.
And that bitch would have skyrocketed.
Man, like here's the thing. You have no idea how much money was made on it then. So I could only imagine what it would have been like just 6 months, a year later.
Damn.
Dude, hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm trying to find. Hey, there's somewhere else in these 50 states that where the shit happening where it's at a low market where it's gonna go up. I'm just trying to find that place. to buy some shit, sit on for about 5 years, and sell that.
Yeah. All right, so we are currently up to 8 viewers. Damn, y'all niggas is fast. Yeah, go ahead and join on in, ladies and gentlemen. Join on in. Let's make it happen. All right, so from 304s to women of faith, that's what we're gonna open with tonight. That is probably one of the biggest topic subjects of conversation that isn't being talked about. So already, damn, the chat is crazy. Macaroni Tony said, "I'm in this thing." Welcome down. Ram said, "Church is always the last stop for a hoe. Went from a regular hoe to a religious hoe. That's just a hoe with a Bible." Cody said, "Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for the algorithm." Let me go ahead and pin that one right. Pin that one right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I can't say that it's an epiphany because it sure as fuck ain't no epiphany. But here today, earlier today, which is really what helped make this what it is just watching a Brittany Renner interview that she did with Bootleg Kev. Now I've seen this a couple times, but this was the first time that I actually sat down and truly watched it. Now, in watching it, all it did was remind me of, well, let's just say there are quite a few females that I personally know that are all over Facebook and everything else that y'all are hoes. You're hoes. And all of a sudden, in the last couple of years, I've watched the increase of the hoe turn into the proverbial housewife. The only thing is, you're really not the housewife. You are you a 304. And you have been the entire time. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to clean up your act for the people that don't know you. Or as they always say, for the people in the back.
Right.
So what I figured we would do tonight is potentially ask our viewers, males and females, to chime in on the conversation about whether or not y'all feel like it's real. Do you think that a bona fide hoe can turn into a housewife? Do you think that she is truly a woman of faith in the word, or is she just using that to try to clean up her act? Tim says they say a woman of faith is a real force final form. Boy, they is killing them in the chat. So I'm gonna start, Courtney. Pretty boy C. What's your thoughts?
So let me give the answer, then I'll give the context. So no, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Can you become stronger in your faith as a 304? Absolutely, you can. Yep, you definitely can, but you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife, and here's why. One of the reasons you can't turn a hoe into a housewife is because you have been through the ringer. You have been ran through many times by so many different dinguses. And the fact of the matter is, when it comes back to your faith, yeah, we all seen in the Bible, God said, he who cast the first stone, so he who is without sin let him cast the first stone. Then he walks to the person, walks to the woman, then say, hey, sin no more. Right? Cool. But at the end of the day, if we're talking about just a 304 going into faith, yeah, it happens. But if we're looking at it from a standpoint of getting married and all that, it's just not gonna work. But I do believe that a 304 can transform to, like Tim Davis said, that can't be her final form. But the hoe still gonna be there at the end of the day. She been through it. The hoe in her is still gonna be there, regardless. So
Marcus,
Yeah, can you turn a hoe into a housewife? Yeah, it is damn near impossible to turn a hoe into a housewife. And they're gonna always go back to what they know that worked. So they might try it. They'll try it out, and then literally most time they will lock down a good dude. Then once they lock down that good dude, they realize that shit ain't for them, and then they will turn back into that hole. And you know what?
Oh, Miss,
It's the
you
biggest thing
understand that?
around with anything. With anything, it's like, hey, like most girls do run the faith because it's supposed to be the most forgiving for whatever you do. So I mean, you could do. I mean, hey, God will forgive you. God will forgive you. You hear it all the time. Motherfuckers will be late on they rent, won't even try to go work to say, hey, God, hey, we're gonna make this happen. And if somehow it does happen, they're gonna thank God that it happened. So yeah, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, man. Like especially the ones that run to that faith, bro. Like they'll be the ones I would run away from, like quicker than just a straight up hoe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no.
All right. Marcus Macaroni Tony said, "Yep." On the edge says, "You guys had it again." Marcus said, "Is that is that motherfucking Marte trolling?"
Yep.
Yeah, he got me. Hey, shit, we should get more. Bishop. He probably fits in a
Your
little
ass
better.
down. All right, so here's the fact that a woman thinks that she can erase her past by going to a reform act or reform state by saying, that she's now a woman of faith. Is it reality? I mean, for her, it is going to be her reality. But
Mhm.
for any man that meets her, that's never going to be his reality. He's always going to look at her in one way and one way only. And the way
Yep.
that he's going to look at her is, you ain't it. You are the last thing that he really wants to surround himself with, because it's not the way. Uh Welcome down said they think Mary Magdalene, but in reality they Mary of Macdata. let me preface it this way, because biblically speaking, they speak of Mary Magdalene and how Jesus told, if for you with of no sin, you can throw the first stone. And then everybody left her alone. And then he took her in. Okay. Now, if you actually read the entire Bible, like the Bible that doesn't have any books taken out of it, you know, the Apocrypha that holds everything, or the Ethiopian Bible with all 111 books in it, Mary Magdalene also had her own gospel, and it is very well spoken. Jesus made a hoe into a housewife. He had Mary Magdalene and he had Mary of Copa, and those were her two wives. Mary of Copa is the one that he actually, according to the gospel, he bore children with. Okay, here's the thing: he did things that unfortunately the rest of us choose not to do, which in current religion they teach you that if you just repent, everything is good, because he did away with all the old laws, yet he died doing the laws, abiding by the laws. You say he was perfect because of exactly what he did. A man's job since the beginning of time is to protect a woman, and one of the biggest ways to protect a woman is to protect her from herself.
Yes.
One of the biggest ways to protect a woman from herself is to have her align with you in your plan, which should be under God's will, which doesn't allow her to spread her body among other men. Your short dresses, your little short shorts, all the things and outfits that you swear that make you beautiful and you're doing it for yourself, are honestly one of the number one and the fastest ways that you're actually living in sin.
Yeah.
You don't make the correct decisions to align yourself with the will of God, let alone with the will of a true man that is actually going to lead you. On the edge says women cannot shield themselves with religion. They're in OF to Christian pipeline. This doesn't fool men. As men, I think we can all agree you do care about your woman's past.
Absolutely, 1000%. And no, it's not an insecurity, but it just goes to the fact of the more bodies you have, and of course, this may be a talking point, right? But we all have known this before this YouTube thing started, before there was podcasts, before we heard all the Kevin Samuels and all this. Men had these conversations before. We knew right out the gate when we were in middle school, high school, when we knew who that 304 was. All of us always taught, hey, look, hey, she'll go, shorty a go. That ain't the one to go to get in a relationship with. And then that one dude who ended up getting into a relationship with this chick, we always look at him like, oh, this nigga here a sucker, bro. This nigga done got with the 304, dog. So we naturally already knew this. And on top of that, us men as well, just as a collective, we always, to an extent, held each other accountable. And that's like, hey, bro, don't fuck with her, bro. She gonna go. She done got a train ran through her by the football team, by the basketball team. You probably don't want to hook on that. All right, bro. Yeah, well, shit, I'm gonna go to this other chick. So this ain't nothing new. Men always thought like this. And no, it's not an insecurity. It's just how we look at a woman's past, just as a woman look at a man's present and his future and his potential. So
I just don't understand. Go ahead.
No. If a girl's got a past, yeah, I don't. I definitely want to know about the past for sure, because you can definitely tell what type of chick she is. I mean, on one thing I know about girls is, man, they gotta like you to have sex, and if they don't like you, then they already fucked up anyways. So it's either one or the two, and they both are not good situations. So for me, yeah, if you've had a lot of dudes, that means that you can't handle shit. So for me, I'm just simple as that. I'm not fucking with.
Welcome Down said it best, just like weenie dog ass Travis Hunter did.
And here's the thing with the Travis Hunter situation, bro. Because I'll be frank, yeah, ain't nothing we can do about it. Cool, that's neither here nor there, right? But at the end of the day, we still try to warn him because we seen the behavior of Leanna. We saw it beforehand. It was like, hey, every man who spoke on it is like, hey, Travis, don't do that, because we understand what these type of women, those type of women, the way that she behaved, we know how they rock out. And so we know for a guy like Travis Hunter, we all know Travis Hunter is the good guy. Travis Hunter, he's the quote unquote the nerd, he's the goofy. He's just a guy that's really good at fucking sports. If he wasn't good at sports, he'd just be the fucking nerd.
Nick, you know who Travis Hunter really is?
Who?
Radio.
Oh, shit.
Tell me I'm lying. Tell me Travis Hunter is not radio.
I mean, I go away. Nah, you like LaWanda.
Oh shit.
He LaWanda. Yeah. Now Travis Hunter's you gotta feel that in his hot player. He ain't gonna shit. You gotta feel that stove, man. He gotta feel it. And I hope that stove don't burn him too bad, man. It don't burn his ass, but
listen, I wish the best. I wish him the best. I really do. I honestly do. But like I said before, you know what I'm saying? I only give him a few years. I'm gonna give them a few years, and some shit gonna pop off. Then of course, there's gonna be some excuses. Then it's gonna turn around. And about 3. He's gonna be the victim. Well, she's gonna be the victim. She's gonna call him a narcissist, and he was doing this, that, and the third behind closed doors. And I'm like, yeah, that's cap. I don't believe nothing you saying, shorty. I don't. So anything they come, if they do, God forbid if they do, I hope they have a strong, long-lasting marriage. But if it comes out and it comes to show that they get a divorce, guess what? I'm calling it right here. She lying. If anything that goes against Travis Hunter, oh, he was this, he was that, you're lying.
I mean, I agree with that 100%.
Oh yeah, but she gonna believe that lie.
But we know that immediately she's gonna run in off the rip and say that he's done this and he's done that and this is what he's about and he lied to me. She's gonna say he beat on me. It's gonna be a whole lot that is gonna be said that at the end of the day is not gonna be not gonna be what it is.
Right.
But for the sake of conversation, let's just say,
yes, I'm live on YouTube. Yeah.
Let's just say that something
Cut the
does
noise.
come out.
Cut the Noise podcast.
What do we actually do about the said situation? For instance, the brick lady. We knew the brick lady was false and it was fake. It was not real news from the jump.
Yep.
But how many people really took her side?
A lot of people took her side.
They donated her what, $40,000?
Shit, that was more than that.
Yeah. Like, yeah, a solid.
She's now currently getting done up in the system now. The system's actually catching up to her. But it goes back to even like the Amber Heard situation. We all know it was all fake. It wasn't real. But there's no repercussions for them.
Right. Well, she about to go. Well, she about to go to jail. Well, she on. I think she's on track to. Well, she's facing 10 years allegedly. Yeah. The brick lady, she's facing 10 years.
Right, she is, but that's only because she took the money. If she didn't take any of the money, she's scot free.
Yeah, true.
He said he radioed when they tricked him into going to the girl's bathroom. So
and this is the same thing. And matter of fact, in another situation that just popped off. I mean, it's a lot of different situations because I don't know if you guys know who Blake Lively is. Yep. Ryan Reynolds' wife. That's that situation she got with Justin Baldoni. She up here lying, but then when she tried to bring her friend Taylor Swift into the situation, guess what happened? Taylor Swift said, "Nah, big dog, you trying to throw me under the bus." Now Blake Lively dropping the entire situation. Then to add to fire, you got Meg Thee Stallion, who lying on your boy Tory Lanez. So I've been under this impression for the longest. I'm not believing anything these women say. I don't care. You got to prove it to me first. And I know you got a lot of women. Well, don't you got kids? What if it was your daughter? Listen, I'm gonna be pissed up front. I am, but I'm still gonna need proof because I'm not finna crash out for no reason, dog. I know how it is. At the end of the day, I'm still a man. I know what that feeling is to put somebody in that position, knowing that you lie, knowing you ain't do nothing wrong just because you in your feelings and you feel some type of way. Nah, can't do it.
Especially when shit don't line up. When it don't line up, bro, nah, I don't believe you at all.
Facts.
Motherfuckers don't do certain shit just off the bat. I mean, it just, a lot of people just believe women when they say shit. Motherfuckers just don't do certain shit just off the fly.
D-Baby was good.
Like you had to do something.
Yeah.
Like I ain't never got mad just for no reason, bro. Like there's something happened, bro. Like, I mean, you can judge if it's a good reason or not, but something fucking happened.
Facts. Then you can take it all the way back to the Rihanna Chris Brown situation. Do I think Chris Brown hit her? Absolutely. But I do believe Rihanna was putting her hands on him several times, and then Chris Brown got fed up and said, "Fuck this! I'm gonna lay some hands on you. I'm about to put the paws on him."
He said that though.
Yeah.
He has said that. He's never said that didn't happen.
Right.
It's the fact that they don't put that in the news. They don't put that narrative out there.
Mhm.
And the crazy part about it is, if a woman puts their hands on you, okay, so a female puts her hands on me, okay, I'm just supposed to take it because I'm a big ass nigga, so pain just don't register with me how it does if it's a little nigga.
Right.
Okay, if Courtney get hit, but she's smaller than you, so it don't hurt you.
Right.
If fucking Marcus get hit, okay, it's the same as throwing a cheeseburger at his face. He's just hungry.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. We don't feel no pain. Everything for us is a joke. We always have to be the bigger, better person.
Yeah.
But at what point in time do we start to hold the other party accountable for the bullshit that they do? And the fact that I watched a video yesterday where a dude moved in with a chick. They were together for like a month and a half. She's the aggressor. She's sitting here saying, "Oh, I'm on the phone with his mama. His mama's gonna corroborate the story. He choked me. He did this. He slammed me. He did that. He got all the scars. She done broke an iPad across the side of his motherfucking head. She done scratched the shit out of him. The kids, he locked the kids in another room because he said the kids shouldn't see it, including her own kid.
Right.
Okay, they go in that talk to the kids. The kids
I
just
saw
throw
the
her
same-
under the motherfucking bus.
Are you
It's
breaking-
wild.
No, the biggest thing
Welcome
is
down.
the cops had been there before.
Yep.
Yo, all right, so you
They've
saw
been
that
there
one. So
before
hey,
with a
hold on.
different
Do you,
dude.
all right, so you saw a different dude. Hey, so you saw that one. Hold on. So
Yeah, I saw
you
the
think it
same
was a
thing.
dude?
We
I think
saw
it's
the
that
same
dude's fault because he knew just fucking like a month ago she did the same shit to some other dude. I don't know why he thought he was gonna be different. Like, but the thing is, she lied her ass off on that dude. She wanted that motherfucker to go to jail.
But
And
it
typically
didn't
that shit
work.
don't happen.
Welcome down,
didn't
Red
work.
said
It-
facts. Before, when a woman wouldn't get the Beats by Dre, I would ask why he do that. Now I'm like, what did she do?
Yeah.
You got to ask the question. You got to ask the question around the board. It ain't
Now,
just what he do, no, what
does
she
suck.
do. Huh?
It does suck. We should never be asking what she did. But we are so far gone from what we used to be as in
We
humanity.
shouldn't, but we know how it
So far gone in humanity that we now have to ask what she did.
Yep.
That's not a good thing. That's where, for the ladies that are watching in the show, please chime in too. But that's where, as a woman, we gotta say, y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better because we shouldn't have to ask those questions. Those are the wrong questions that we as men should be asking you.
I agree.
We should not be asking other women if they did something because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, back to the subject at hand. Why do you think that
Happy Friday.
after a woman has lived her entire life spreading her legs like she's a bald eagle, having her fun, living her experiences, as they say, making the most of her twiddle diddle in between that pretty middle, that when they hit a certain age, which all of them, that ones that I personally know are in their mid-30s, try to clean up the act, and back in the day was blaming on the alcohol with Jamie Foxx. Now they blaming it on the church and becoming a woman of God.
Because they didn't hit a wall. They didn't hit a wall. They ain't getting the attention that they once used to get. And, at one point they were the center of attention, but now all of a sudden they realize they're not getting that attention anymore. Then after that, all that thought pocketing around. Now all of a sudden they want to settle down. Now they want to get their act together when they're in their late 30s, their early 40s, late 40s. Now they want to get their act together. Now they want to turn to God and talk about, oh, well, God is going to drop this man in my lap. I just need to get my life together. And maybe God going to send me the right man who's going to appreciate me. He's going to accept the past. He's going to accept my foolish behavior from the past. And that's what they think. And they think that the religion is what's going to do that, because they hit that wall. And so, of course, there's always going to be a sucker. There's always going to be a sucker out here. But for the real ones that know, we ain't going for it.
So let's talk about one of the probably most relevant ones that we can see in today's society.
No, I'm in one.
Bundle of Brittany, aka Brittany Renner. Is there... Okay, let's go back to the beginning. When we all saw Kevin Gates with Brittany Renner, what are some of the things that we said? When I say we, not us specifically, but we as mankind, we as men, we as the internet, we as the motherfuckers that knew.
Well, I mean, shit, Kevin Gates he's a nasty motherfucker. So I knew, like, he's gonna bring a true self out. So I mean, I knew that shit wasn't gonna last. But yeah, hey, they're both attract. I could see how that happened.
Man, he was busting that thing down. She was acting like that in the. He was knocking that thing down. She was out there thought pocketing it all day long for him. She playing, all she doing is playing. She trying to change her brand. She trying to change up. That's all she trying to do. She don't want to be seen as the OF chick anymore, the one who was out here scheming on NBA players. She don't want to be seen as that. So that's why she made this drastic ass change.
She's only gonna get women that's gonna believe in her shit.
Yeah. Like, you can do it, queen. I did it. Now you see me, I got my man. Nah. Ain't nobody going for that shit. Ain't nobody going for it.
Walk up down and say dead ass when that thing stopped thinking, the church starts singing. So, okay. So let's say you are a God-fearing man.
Mm-hmm.
You in your early 20s. You walk into church. You see Brittany Renner sitting right there, front pew. Pew, pew, pew. Okay? The music start playing. She get to bob it. You see them titties just a bouncing. She stand up. She start jumping. You see that ass start to pop. What you do? What you do?
I'm getting that number.
Hey, they gonna be there clapping. They're like, praise God, praise God.
Yeah. I'm going straight in, player. Hey, straight up. I found my new wife. There you go.
You know the pastor gonna be in there. Praise God.
Oh yeah. Hey, pastor, man, he might. I'm about to undercut a pass. I'm like, you don't want that old ass nigga. Come on, let's go.
Be like, hey, listen. We got sister Brittany Renner over here joining us today. Lord have mercy.
Oh, 100%. That's why she chose the Muslim. She didn't go Baptist, bro. That's why she went Muslim. Hey, Baptist, she would have been. Hey, she'd have been fucking ran through a Baptist church.
What's up, baby? Nah, for real, bro.
Hey, Muslims got a little bit of restraint.
Yeah, bro. A lot of them are though. I think there's even with this other chick who was doing the OnlyFans, she completely got rid of her OnlyFans. I mean, she completely removed everything off of OnlyFans. I seen on whatever podcast, and because at first she was extreme. I'm talking, she was cosplaying all of this different shit, and then I guess she had an epiphany. You know what I'm saying? God came and talked to our guest. I don't know what happened, and then all of a sudden she completely made a 180. Now she's fully in the church. All this.
They all do that shit. I did watch some of that pop
young though. But the thing, this chick was young. She's still in her 20s though. This chick who did it, she's still in her 20s.
But I watched some shit about like ex porn stars that got out of the biz. It's something that popped on TV one day,
What,
and they
me and Khalid?
all like literally all of them go to like they are real Jesus worshipers, like big time, because it's like like they didn't because their mind works for fairness, fair. That's how their mind works. What's supposed to be fair? It's not reality. It's just more what's fair. Fair is like for them. Yeah, I did all this stuff. I wasn't trying to hurt no one. No one should judge me for what I did. Now I'm going to repent, do the right thing, and you should accept me for doing this shit. And that shit ain't how fucking life works. Like, but that's how they think. That's how it should work. If you ever listen to a girl and when they talk, just next time you do it, it's all fairness. What should be fair, and it's like it's like that's not the way. It's your fairness. That's not the way life works, though. Yeah, it should. It should be fair that, like, you know what? I don't feel good. I'm not going to work. I can all this other shit, and I still should get paid for it. Yeah. That can be fair in my mind, but that's not the way the life works. You know what I mean? It's not the same.
Yeah, they operate on what should be in the odds versus what actually is.
Yeah, like, that's why men and women should be the same.
It should be this. Well, it should be like that. Well, it's not. The reality of the situation is this. So we can't go off of odds or what should be.
Yeah, just like you, like us men here, all three of us, we can blaze through chicks like 200 of them, and we still have the capability of loving another girl, right? And it doesn't mean anything. Actually, we might love them more, and they think they should have the same shit that happens to them when they want to go on their wildness, right? It doesn't work that way though. Their mind doesn't work like ours. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't. They want to be fair.
That's about them needing to understand here's all right. So this is the best analogy I could do. Imagine, Marcus, every day you walk through life, a motherfucker tell you handsome. You the best thing on earth.
That's true.
You're amazing. You the best cook. You the best house cleaner. You the best car washer. You the best at your job. Okay? That happens to you. You went from a prince to a king. Now you're 35, 36, 37 years old. Okay?
And drop that.
And then all of a sudden, somebody wants to tell you something different. And
you're not gonna believe it.
Show you that everything in life is equal and that you're really not all that. Are you gonna believe that shit? Fuck no.
Nah.
Because your entire life you been told you was the shit. You the prince, you the king, you the best at everything.
No, you're not gonna believe it.
That's most women's existence. Nobody's ever told them anything different. So when they're not told anything different, guess what happens? They don't believe the shit.
Yeah. If once someone did tell them something that they didn't like, they're not friends no more. That's why you always see girls who, like, especially in your younger days, they don't have friends longer than fucking, what? Only in some girls who will kiss their ass. If you had that one real girl who tell you the truth, believe me, they ain't friends no more.
But here's the thing, though. I blame the men for that.
Oh, I mean, because
not all men, of course, but you got a lot of men who be whispering sweet nothings, be lying to these chicks, telling them that they baddies and shit when they really threes and fours, and telling them, oh well, shorty, you a bad, you so beautiful, you the most beautiful thing I ever seen, and they constantly keep telling these lying to these chicks, constantly keep boosting their ego, telling them everything over and over, and now these chicks believe this shit because every day some dude trying to holler at them because they trying to bust it down because they want her to spread it open for a real one. Next thing you know, they do that, and now all of a sudden they think they high and almighty. Was especially don't let it be a high value guy that busts it down. Now all of a sudden, guess what? The price of the brick just went up. She like, shit, I'm a 10. I'm out here. I got niggas at 6 figures and making millionaires fucking with me. I'm around millionaires. No, you're not. He just had you for one night and he fucked you, and now you think you top shit, bitch. You still average. Calm the fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna say I agree and disagree. I agree that the ones, all right. So the big dogs, that dude tell them all that shit, and they just there to smash. I think they should do that. The one I disagree with is the motherfuckers picking up the pieces, saying, "I would never do that for you. I would never do it to you. You're the best shit in the world." And they really trying to be with these chicks, and they tell them they're way more than they are. Like so the dude who did it what he had to do, and she didn't see that. But then the dude that came and pick up the pieces, and he was all in her shit too. That's the one I'm like, bro, you shouldn't be doing it.
I blame it on the guy with the money too, because if you got the money, that means you got a plethora of hoes. You don't even need to tell her she beautiful. She gonna fly regardless.
Okay, I can see it that way.
Yeah, she gonna fly.
Walk down said, "I won't put my feet in used bowling shoes. Why would I put my dinger in a hole?" RC said, "Most women won't believe the truth. Other women like myself just decide to enjoy as many years as you have left."
That's not kind of dark, Marcy.
Welcome down came back and says that part. I can't stand a beat bitch with a bad bitch attitude.
God damn.
So here's the issue, and I blame the men too. And when I say I blame the men, I gotta blame my motherfucking self. I gotta throw myself in the same boat. You think I'd have told a female that was a motherfucking 5 that she was a 10? Because I was trying to get in at that point, at that time, on that night, because I was young, dumb, and trying to make her full of my cum? Yes, we have all done it, right? But the bad part is, like, we don't understand what we're doing when we're doing it. But now, as you become older and wiser and become more of a man, you then understand that allowing a 3 to be a 3 is the best thing for her. Making a 5 be a 5 is the best thing for her, because as a man, shit, I'm a motherfucking 5 and I gotta live this motherfucking 5 life, whether I like it or not. And it don't matter if I'm a motherfucking 10 in my head, that shit ain't going nowhere. It ain't gonna float.
Facts.
Ain't nobody here to build me up other than me. And if I want to get past the 5, 9 times out of 10, it ain't got shit to do with this sexy ass motherfucking face and this salt and pepper beard. What it really got to do with is how many motherfucking cards you got in your wallet, how much bank is in that shit. Okay? Because that's really what they're going to grab. Oh, he got it. Oh, yeah, he can take care of me. He can do this. The way it is today, they falling in love with bank statements. They fall in love with greenbacks, blue stripes. So it's a different situation. See, even with Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner didn't fucking fuck with Kevin Gates because he was Kevin Gates. She fucked with that nigga because he's Kevin fucking Gates. If he was anybody else, she ain't going for it.
Miss Sade, what are we in? Sade.
So back in the day, me and Ray J was on tour. And this is after the Kim Kardashian video. So me and Ray on tour. We in the city. It's a white chick. And everybody know who the white chick is. She bad. I'm not gonna lie. She bad. Before Ray hit her, she thought she was a shit. After Ray hit her, oh, you couldn't tell her nothing. You couldn't tell her nothing. She really hands down thought that she was the see-all be-all. Because she got to fuck with the same dude that Kim Kardashian fucked. Mm-hmm. How does that make sense?
It don't make sense. But there's this delusion that goes on the women's head. It's like this. If a guy knows, most men, they understand, they have this awareness of themselves. Most men know if they are, top notch of men. And versus Amanda. He said big booty Amanda.
Who the hell is big booty Amanda?
You got some men who understand, they know that they're attractive, right? But then you got some other men, they understand, like, look, I may not be the most attractive nigga, but I pulled this chick one time, but I know it ain't gonna be a long time. I can't even keep up with this shit. But I got lucky. I knocked this little baddie off. So now he's not upping his value. He's not saying, well, shit, I need to. Well, now every chick I hit now, it needs to be a baddie from now on because I just bust down in one chick. Most men ain't thinking like that. They just said, look, I got lucky. I don't know if it's gonna happen again, but I wouldn't put my last dollar on it. Like for real. Because most men are average, looking guys. You know what I'm saying? Most guys, and even your top notch looking guys, they still ain't getting the type of attention that we think that they're getting versus an average woman who's getting all the fucking attention. An average woman, we ain't even talking about a baddie, we talking about just an average looking chick. Her DMs is going crazy versus the guy who's considered an attractive guy. His DMs ain't going as crazy as the average chick.
But here's the crazy part. Okay, there's a dude that I've been watching on YouTube, the lizard tales from the streets.
Mm-hmm.
He's a local dude that rides around on his scooter and shit.
Oh, god damn.
Doing interviews
with homeless people.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Now, I want, since you just seen it, you know it. How many of these women is out here selling their ass?
Oh shit! Well,
this is Phoenix, Arizona.
99% of the homeless ones are selling their ass. And I'm like, who the fuck is buying this shit?
Today's high was 102 degrees. Okay. So imagine being outside at 102 degree weather for the last we've been had 100 degrees for what, 3-4 days straight. Now she homeless, so she can't wash her ass correctly. You got motherfuckers beating the sheets.
I beg your pardon.
And she queen dirty.
Hey, that tells you that's a lot of them out there. All dirty motherfuckers out there. Jesus,
hey, that's the true meaning of hot boxing, boy.
Okay, so that right there shows like it don't matter what the situation is. And the crazy part about it is what people don't realize is motherfuckers is paying to hit that. So if he's paying to hit that one, he's got excess income. Excess income. He can afford to pay for coochie booty. Even if it's dirty coochie booty. Which lets you know that for the most part, one or two things. Either he ain't got enough game to go get some, or he just don't want to go game to get some because it's more work and it costs money. Yeah. But because we have to work for it regardless, it's a different situation because men have to work for it. So when she thinks that because, oh, I got fucked by this star, I got fucked by this rapper, I got fucked by this athlete, do you understand that your thought process is so fucking skewed? You can get sex whenever you want to. It's the easiest thing for you to get. Men get praised for it because it's hard work. That's like being a surgeon. Imagine if we told a surgeon he ain't shit. After he went to school for 17 years. Well, he went to all the school, regular school. Yep. Did 17 years of med school in order to become a surgeon. We tell him he ain't shit. Right. You just a surgeon.
Oh, no, but he deserves to be the shit though. He works through it.
That's why the man that can go out and fuck many women deserves to be the shit.
I get it. Oh, that's like the same thing when chicks like OnlyFans chicks, I see it all the time when they roll into these like situations when they with dudes who actually have done shit and make money and they think they're equal because they make the same amount of money on OnlyFans. It's like, you don't even belong in this room. What the fuck? Why do you think you should be here? Just because they can make 3 times as much as these people who make money, but you just showed your ass, and they still think like I still should be in this room, and the shit I have to say should be listened to, and people should like take me for what I say because obviously I have money. Hey, come on, man. That don't make no goddamn sense.
Welcome said the homeless hoe hero. You a low down dirty shame if you hit the summertime homeless cooch.
And that summertime box, the 115-degree box, that swamp booty box. You don't want that. You don't want that.
Mhm.
You don't want that at all.
That shit's wild crazy.
I can't do it. Can't do it, bro.
So you in church, you see Brittany Renner in church, she's in the front pew. She dancing, she bouncing that ass. Marcus, you gonna wife her? You don't know her past. You don't know about her past.
Oh, you talking about me now or when I was 20?
You
When I was 20, yeah, I'd
Renee,
wipe that shit up in a minute.
see Brittany Renner.
Oh,
You
hell
don't
no.
know who she is. No, you don't know who she is.
No.
So you mean to tell me if you didn't know who she was,
I don't give a
you
fuck.
walked
She's
into
shaking
church
her
for the
ass.
first time, your mama got you to come to church with her, you see her up front getting her little jiggle on, the body moving and swaying to the music, you ain't gonna perky?
Yeah. No, I'm not. I mean, if I'm single, then yeah, I'm going in and try to still do that thing, but
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what I'm saying.
trying to
You
wipe
see,
her up.
you don't know who
Yeah,
Brittany
no,
Renner
I'm not
is.
a wipe her up though. If I go to church, I'm trying to wipe a girl up. She's gonna be the one that ain't nobody. Like she is sitting there in the seats, not doing shit, covered up. But if you up there still doing, I'm not fucking with you, man. I'm out.
All right,
Have
pretty
to bow
boy.
out.
You have no idea about Brittany Renner's past. It's your first time in church. You see Brittany in the front pew. Pew, 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 pew.
If I see her there in the front pew, I'm trying to see what she hitting for. And of course, and after that, once I find out that she on some whole shit, then I'm like, nah, I'm good on you, but I'm still gonna try to bust it down though. Like I'm still gonna try to knock it off. 1,000%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, me personally, I ain't gonna lie. Brittany will get it. I'm gonna go sit at the front pew next Sunday too. I'm a gaze down to the right,
Mm-hmm.
see what's going on. See if she gonna look over there to the left. If I can grab her attention, she gonna come get a nigga.
Yep.
After church, we gonna talk about, hey, you want to come to Bible study? Bible study on Wednesday at 7:00. You want to meet up in the Bible study? Obviously, the moment that I
you can point
find
them out. You can point them out real quick, bro. They the ones who's flocking around the dudes, not the women, and they just doing the most. You can just even in church, you can point them out real quick. If she ain't there hollering, if she ain't there sitting next to some other women and they just sitting there chilling, but she all up in it was around a whole bunch of dudes, she ain't got nobody around her. That other women, you already know what she's about.
He said, if you selling pussy but you still homeless, you should just join the army. Whew. This nigga shooting all kind of shots fired. Now, I will say after I found out that she was a bundle of Brittany, she would get bundled out the motherfucking house.
Say bundle of Brittany.
Now, here's the crazy part.
Tell the truth, motherfucker. Come on, man. Get out of here. Tell the truth.
I'm
be
not
like,
white
yo.
I'm not wifing a Brittany.
I'm not saying wife her up, but hey, I think she might.
I said I'm gonna hit it. I said I'm gonna hit it.
I'm not saying you're gonna put a ring on it, but I think she's gonna be around a lot longer than you think.
Off the rip, I'm finna make that ass bounce. I'm finna have her
I think she'll be around
back in 1995.
She'll be around a lot longer than you saying she's gonna be. I think she'll be there for a minute.
No. I have you. I think you should know by now. My cutoff game is amazing. My cutoff game is amazing. I ain't got no problem saying what was it? Was it NSYNC or is it Backstreet Boys? Bye bye bye. I ain't got no problem with this shit. All right. So we're gonna go on to the next topic. This topic keep coming up. Y'all done talked about it a couple of times. Angel Reese.
Lord.
Now, we know I watch sports. OKC won tonight.
Yep.
For OKC. Okay. We tied up 2-2. But here's the thing. Everything that I've ever seen about little Miss Reese Peasy, she fucking sucks.
That's a fact.
So how do you get as much airtime as LeBron Lane does, and
No,
you
you didn't.
fucking suck?
Because it's Angel Reese. Let's be honest. She's not an ugly chick. She's very marketable. She's doing her podcast shit. She's doing the social media thing. She's constantly in the face of people. So, and of course, we gotta throw in the victim shit. You know what I'm saying? She's a black woman, and
Oh my god,
woe is
not a
me.
black woman.
You know, after when they won, when she literally started to get her fame is when they beat Caitlin Clark, and she doing all of this shit here, talking her shit, right? Rightfully so. That's what you do. You're gonna talk shit. But then the following season, when they got their ass busted by Caitlin Clark again, then it was, oh, I've been through so much. I've been getting death threats and all of this. And then later to the WNBA, of course, all of that shit, people were following her, people fall behind her because people love that victim shit. And then now here we are today. You got somebody who is leading a team that's 2-8. She's shooting 30% from the field, and yet she still gets an award, and she's looked at as supposedly supposed to be the one that's bringing in the numbers and bringing in the fans, when in reality that ain't got shit to do with nothing, because she ain't doing none of that. It's Caitlin Clark that's bringing in those numbers, and her team, Chicago, and her team pretty much getting fed up with her ass too. But I will say this though. She did concede to the fact that she hadn't been playing well. She did say in the interview that she had. That. So at least she acknowledges that part.
Yeah, someone made her say that shit.
She's pretty, but her game is dump truck trash.
Facts.
And she look like she got good pussy, but she can't fuck.
Yeah, that sounds true. Yeah, that sounds true. That sounds true.
I don't even know how that's even possible. But
yeah. I can definitely see that.
All right. Mm-hmm. So is Angela Reese gonna end up on the front pew later on in life?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think
she'll be? I don't know. Yeah, she'll be in one of those I hate men fucking podcast type shit that will probably do very well. I don't see. I don't know. I think her basketball career is going to be. I don't watch sports, so I can only chime in a little bit on this.
Well, here's the thing. In this situation, this ain't even about watching sports, because we talking about women's basketball, and ain't nobody ever watched women's basketball, including women.
Yeah, you good because you got women that supporting Angel Reese right now, and they ain't even watched not a lick.
They ain't watched a single solitary game. See, here's the thing: women will support women in words, but they're not finna support them by going to a game. They're not finna buy a motherfucking jersey. They not finna buy their makeup. They're not finna join into anything that actually involves supporting the person or knowing anything about the person. Yep. They just gonna get on the internet all day long and stand up for her based off of what they know, because it's emotional. It has nothing to do with logic or the fact that you know shit about it. Because the moment you ask, give me 5 statistics about Angela Reese, and it's a done deal. Conversation's over.
Yeah. So yeah. But to answer your question though, no, I don't think that she'll I don't think that she's gonna be the church girl type. To be honest, to be 100% honest with you, what I think is actually gonna happen, I think, and this could be a hot take. I honestly think she gonna find a guy, and then next thing you know, she gonna slowly disappear from social media. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I don't think so.
No,
Because she's already using her body to make money.
that's fair.
The moment you see we've seen the transition where she did go from like the regular athlete girl to now. There's a whole TikTok about how she shows up at the games and she poses. And one outfit looked like she really wasn't wearing nothing but bra and panties.
So let me ask you this though. So do you think okay, so that's a good one. So let me ask you this. Do you think along her career in the WNBA, do you think that she will end up becoming an OF model?
You know what? I think the only reason that she isn't on OnlyFans right now is because she's in a contract with the WNBA.
That's true. But they sent her overseas, like what's her name? Like Cambridge, Elizabeth Cambridge, the big tall chick who was in the WNBA.
That real tall chick.
Now she's playing overseas now. Yeah, she didn't win up and got that OF bag.
Hey, she had a kid. She had a kid with an NBA player, didn't she?
I don't know.
So here's the thing. Here's what is not talked about is see those contracts. That contract keeps them out of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But what they realize is like right now, the only reason she's not doing it now is because she is getting sponsored out the ass. Them sponsorships is beating her door down.
Yep.
So that WNBA BS pay that she getting that $50,000-$60,000 a year that ain't cutting it is okay because she's making 6-7 figures on sponsorships. Now the moment them sponsorships dry up, oh, it's a done deal. She gonna be OF the fuck out. She gonna be called, and then they gonna be Angela Reese. It's gonna be Angela the Peace.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna see Marcus down there piecing her up.
You said my
She's too tall for me, player. Can't mess with that.
You said she's too tall? How tall is Angela Reese? What's she like? 6'3"? 6'2"?
Yeah, too tall.
What you 6 what? 6 feet, 6'1"?
Yeah, I'm 6'1", so
I ain't gonna lie,
can't
ain't
mess
no
with
such
that.
thing as too tall for me.
That's a fact.
Ain't no such thing as too tall for me. If it's pink in the middle,
He said pink in the middle.
if it's pink in the
Man, I can't look up at no girl, man.
I can't. I ain't got no problem with it.
Oh,
I ain't scared.
man.
I ain't. I done dated a tall chick before.
Jesus.
I'm 5'10". She was 6'3".
Nah,
It hit the same way.
Oh no, it's still got the same shit, but I just can't do it.
I feel you know what I'm saying. You got your preference. I dig it. I dig that.
Yeah. Well, no, I think like what you said before, Courtney. I think if she does get wifed up, it'll be like a Sierra type situation. Yeah. Like it'll be like like a Russell fucking wife her up. She ain't did nothing too bad towards like you can't like she ain't there yet. But if things keep going the way it is, she's gonna surpass.
Yeah, it'll be.
And she's gonna be
because it can be 3 ways it can go. It can be one, the one that I said. It could be 2. She may not be good enough for the WNBA, and now she got to go. She's still gonna have her sponsorships and all that shit, and so she play ball overseas and she get this OF contract, or it could be one of those things that she may still be in the media, but she just secretly hiding her dude. Now she got a whole family and shit. You be like, bro, I didn't even know she had a family. You know what I'm saying? So it can go either. It can go 3 ways, but I honestly, being realistic, I don't see her being a thought pocket. I don't see her being that type of chick. I really don't.
I'm not gonna chime in since I don't watch it that much, so I can't chime
No, it's
in.
just no, ain't even
But-
that. It's just she on social media a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, you probably gonna see more of her on social media than
Yeah.
you do her on the court.
And
Real
that's the
talk.
thing. That's where the thought pocket. See, let's make this.
But I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her throw some shit out to where like she does some. I've seen some like her interviews that what she done with other people. She said some wild shit. What she say? That was her the one she was talking to that one girl about what she meant about that she what the fuck she say? She said like somebody not paying bills. Do I look like someone who doesn't like who pays bills? Travis fucking Kelsey's girl. Was she the one that
Yeah,
interviewed
she said,
her?
do I look
And
like?
she said,
Do I look like the
like
type that should
someone?
be paying bills?
Paying bills? Yeah. I mean, I saw like that type of shit. So she got a little bit in her, but I mean, she ain't too far gone yet.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. When you see a female all over social media, the way she is, she's thriving for that attention. Okay, and that's what gets them more than anything is the attention. And when you start to feed into a lot of said attention, that's where it comes from, especially when that attention can start to make you money. Now, we use the term 304 or hoe, and we have to be honest. There's two meanings behind that because one isn't the fact that you just are getting ramrodded by a bunch of niggas nonstop.
Right.
It's also the fact that you allow yourself to be looked at, seen at, and perversely put yourself out there in a way to where men can see you to lust after you.
Yeah.
So it gives the feeling, it gives the inclination that I could potentially snatch you up and do whatever I want to you, and you're gonna be okay with it.
Yep. Exactly.
And it may not be your personality at all. And that's the thing. That's where it's gonna make it very hard for a man to wife her up, because unless he knew her in high school and it's a high school sweetheart, and he knows who she really is and what she's really about, the average dude is pretty much gonna stay away from her because we know how we are, man. Ain't nobody trying to live up under her spotlight. Ain't nobody trying to be known like, oh, that's Angel Reese's man. Nigga, please. We see how Nicki Minaj man consistently act out because he feel like he got to constantly prove that he's somebody other than Nicki Minaj's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Papoose.
Yep. And Pat. Yeah.
Well,
Papoose.
the Papoose situation is another one. Yep, that is literally another one.
But I blame Papoose though.
Hey, at least. Oh, I always blame the man, 100%. On a situation like that, man, yeah, it's always his fault.
Yeah, because somebody
Big time, man. I stand by
I
that.
held her down while she was in jail. Listen, bro. Nope. Anybody tell you go?
You held down a thug ass bitch. Like, you
The
kidding me,
thing
bro?
to me is she's not even cute. She was never Remy Ma has never been a attractive.
Exactly.
But
That's
so
what
motherfucking manly since the day that she's been in Inception.
Bruh. She's
And he ain't doing no better with Clarissa Shields. To be honest,
Here's the thing: at least Clarissa is attractive. She's attractive when she's made up, but she's still very nigga-ish. That's a nigga. She even want to fight niggas.
well, she just fought one and got her ass knocked out. She was sparring with one and got knocked cold the fuck out. I'm saying, all right, y'all better.
Exactly.
Listen, can I derail real quick? I just gotta derail real quick. I just gotta say this, bro. I need ladies to stop trying to compete with men. I really do. Cause y'all got this, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. Y'all got this delusion in y'all mind to think that you can compete with men. I don't know who the fuck told y'all. I don't know where y'all getting this information from. Your average woman is not competing with the average man. Y'all got to stop. It has been
A
proven.
above average woman is not competing with an average man.
Exactly. So it's been proven already. Serena Williams couldn't even compete with a guy who is like what in the top 500 of tennis players. Clarissa Shields just got knocked out by a man. They doing fights where you got 3 women versus 1 man, and 1 man beating 3 of these women's asses in the fucking UFC ring. You got soccer players,
and on top of that, let's be honest.
Yeah,
3 in-state women with 1 fat man.
1 fat man. 3 in shape chicks, and then on top of that, you got 3.
She got dropped by a Walmart greeter.
Right? You feel me? You feel me? Like, you feel me? And then look, and then Pete, you got you got the professional women's soccer team getting beat by a high school
boys getting ranked by high school boys.
So at some point, nobody's telling y'all women that y'all aren't great, but y'all need to stop competing with us. Stay in your own lane. Be great in your lane. Don't come to us talking about, oh, well, I can do what you can do. No, the fuck you cannot. Stop playing. We only allow you to do this shit. We only allow you to live in your illusion.
When we put men in y'all sports, even with the hormones, they fuck y'all up.
Hey, it's gonna happen again. I want y'all to watch this shit again. It's gonna happen to where you got the boy girl who plays in the women's sports. They ain't gonna say shit until he beats them. How much you want?
Trump made that illegal.
They ain't gonna say shit because they think like I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna beat his ass is what they thinking. And then once they beat his ass, now it's unfair. So watch the next one that pops up. They never say shit before that race. Before that shit happens, they never say shit. They're like, yeah, we good. Until that motherfucker mollywops them and like, that shit ain't fucking bad, man.
All the medals, all it winning the belts, the medals, the championship, the trophies. Like, this is us so unfair. Like,
but
y'all voted to me. Y'all said it was okay.
Y'all don't say shit before if it's a race, they don't say shit before that happens. Only after they get mollywopped. You know what I mean? That's it.
This nigga doing tricep.
Yeah, I don't get that part.
Tricep race.
Nigga, I'm used to being at the gym around this time.
Tricep extensions.
I'm used to being at the gym around this time. I can do this at home.
I feel it.
Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at tonight? Y'all is awfully quiet tonight.
And then look, how ironic. He want to say where the ladies at while he doing tricep extensions.
No, I want to know what the ladies.
Where y'all at?
I want to know what the ladies think. Where my ladies at?
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, where are the ladies at, man? You know what I'm saying?
Only Marcy is spoken up tonight.
Only Marcy. And Marcy, yeah, she ain't saying nothing in a hot minute.
So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, viewers is actually down tonight, but I think there's a lot going on with all these protests, which is we'll probably end on this conversation.
Oh my God.
Yeah. A lot of protesting going on right now all over the U.S. I think 37 cities right now, over 200,000 people protested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One, they're protesting in my city, which is LA.
Mm-hmm.
And that hurts my heart because I'm from Inglewood. I come from a city where multiracial, multicultural, we all there, we all do our thing, we all get along, black and brown pride. Okay. What sucks is right now they're trying to make this a very racial situation. When I say racial, you got they're putting the narrative that the Mexicans, Latina community is reaching out to the black community for help because it's the same thing that we went through, which at the end of the day, I just can't agree to that because we have not gone through that.
Facts.
We were made slaves and brought here from our country against our will. Most of these people, y'all came here on your own recognizance, your own personal choice, and you jumped a fence to get here. what I will never be able to agree with is you're fighting to stay in the United States of America while waving the Mexican flag. But
Yeah.
if Mexico was that great, you wouldn't be trying to stay here. So you should technically be waving the American flag instead of the Mexico flag or all these other different countries, because you're fighting to stay here. You're not fighting to go back to your country, and we're not letting you go.
Right.
So that's the thing, is you're giving the wrong message. You're putting the wrong, what's the best way to say it? You're putting the wrong flag in the air, and then you're looting. Like the main picture,
Hey, bro,
the young Mexican dude sitting on top of the police car with the Mexican flag, with his face all covered and the windows blown out, and you see the fire in the background and all that shit. You're making it worse. You're not making it better.
you know what would have been more effective though, versus what they're doing is fucking shit up. They just stop going to work. They stop going to work. Motherfuckers be like, yo. I mean, I don't want to be like that dumbass old girl who was on a View and said, "Who's gonna clean our toilets?" I don't want to be like no dumbass like that. But like, hey, a lot of jobs they do are respected around because a lot of those motherfuckers ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? If they just stop going to fucking work, I guarantee that would be a better like outcome than just fucking shit up.
But here's the thing though, bro. The ones that's out there protesting aren't the ones that's out here actually building and working. Them the poor motherfuckers that's out there looting. These the young cats. These the ones that really ain't out here making no money for real. Them the ones that's, and then on top of that, and here's the bigger thing that kind of pisses me off too. For the ones that actually went through the process to get the papers, you know, the time that it took to become an actual American citizen. Where y'all at? Like, where the fuck y'all at? Because you came here to get the citizenship. You came to be an American. Why? Because guess what? This is the American dream, to be in America, where the land of fucking opportunity, and it still is today, regardless of what the fuck is going on. This is still the land of opportunity where you can be any fucking thing that you want to be. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? And so the people that the disrespect, the slap in the face for the people who jumped the fence to come over here, and then now when somebody said, you know what, this is my house, and I want to protect my fucking home, so I need all the illegals to get up out of here. And if you want to come over here, you need to do it the proper way. And now you mad? Nah, fuck that.
That's the way it should be. That should have been in the beginning. It should have been that way in the beginning. All I'm saying is all this looting and fucking shit up ain't gonna fix nothing. But I get what you're saying. Like it ain't the people who actually want to be here. It's these other motherfuckers who like half of them American. I'm pretty sure they just found a way to loot and fucking do shit. But like, I mean, it's a shit, bro. I don't know. I think they should take the same stance as that cat in Florida was like, hey, you do this shit, we shooting your ass. Like, fuck, hey, we lighting you up. Like, fuck all that. All that bullshit. You growing up, you'll stand in front of my truck, I'm gonna run your ass over.
And that's another thing. You know what I found funny? Because I watch it, and I watch hours of it. Seeing so many Caucasian people out there.
That's crazy.
That like I saw. So the one in New York, not a Latino, not a nigga in sight. It's all white people. And they're saying it's all Democrats. So these is all Democrats. Okay. So all of y'all are out here like, we need to have the Mexicans here. They need to stay. We are the world. These are our unforsaken children. But do y'all be the main ones bitching and complaining about it? It don't make any sense to me.
Those are the ones their wife speaks through them. Come on, man. Like, nah. Like, I mean, yeah. Hey, we all, yeah. That wife runs the house. That's exactly that whole shit to where it should be
Marcy
all
said, "I want to
kumbaya.
be shorter."
He said the wife be through
Jesus,
them.
you don't want to do that.
That shit is wild.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Only our people, if they do join in, just want to fuck shit up, and they think it's how you fix it.
Here's the thing: I love what the
ass
Crip
backwards
nigga did
in.
in LA. That Crip nigga came out when they came storming through right there through his neighborhood. He said,
Yeah,
oh Crip, get out.
Yeah.
On rolling 60, get out. No, we ain't
Yep.
doing it out here. It comes
That's
a
what he
point in
should do.
time where I think us as American people, taxpayers, we gotta stand up and be like, y'all gotta stop fucking up our shit. We not gonna keep jumping in here and fucking up our shit. For what? For what? For something that ain't got nothing to do with us.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I ain't. No, they ain't got nothing. Yeah, exactly. Ain't got shit to do with me. I'm cool. That
Yeah,
don't
that's
me
a fact,
going
bro.
fucking up shit ain't gonna fix nothing. Yeah, like
That's-
that is still the crazy thing. That's still the crazy thing. You waving a Mexican flag in the U.S. because you want to stay here. Like
I still don't
if that
understand
doesn't scream like what is it? It's pretty much taking over here. Hey, we're taking over this fucking place.
disrespect.
Like that's just crazy. That's crazy to me. Like you should accept us. We're trying to take this shit over. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Disrespectful as hell, and you got the nerve, and then
crazy,
and then you want to be cowardice, and have a mask on. Like, nah, big dog. Since you're so tough, since you such a big dog and you so tough, you want to walk these streets and talk your talk. Take the mask off so they can see your face, so they can see who you are. Let them see who you are.
Yeah, if there's anything that I believe in, believe me, I ain't covering my motherfucking face. I'm telling you, hey, this is what the fuck I believe in, and let's go, because I know it's the right thing. The thing is, they know it's wrong. They know this shit's wrong. Like it's stupid. But if you're doing the right thing, bro, you want people to see you.
Right. That's why they covering their face, because they know they're on some bullshit. No, I'm gonna cover my face because I ain't trying to get fired. I still gotta go back to work.
I ain't trying to get fired.
You took took PTO to go to this motherfucking protest. Now you want to put a mask on? Nah, take the mask off so they can see exactly who you are. Since you want to be tough, since you want to stand up for something, take the mask off so they'll know exactly who the fuck you are. How about you do that?
Hey, I stand on business.
Yeah, exactly.
What is that?
Somewhere else. Rolling 60. I'm asking, I'm telling you. Take this shit somewhere else. Please. Take this shit somewhere else, please. Hey, bring that shit in. Come on now, hurry up. Hurry up. Bring that shit in somewhere else. I'm gonna make them leave.
Well, it came out fresh too. That's
They all come in. Y'all had a great time. I love it. Y'all had a great time.
OG, you chilling, bro.
Hey, y'all had a great time. All cameras down. All cameras down. Take it somewhere else, please.
Yes, sir. We on that.
Y'all miss it on my spot.
Yeah, nah, we on that.
yeah, these are all young kids. I mean, they
They know they better walk up to us and we respect it, because y'all already know what time it was. About to get off of your shit. You was ready to get off of your shit. Better stop playing.
I got you.
They better stop playing. But yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand the purpose of it. I honestly don't. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what Gavin Newsom over there is doing. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. I don't know what their agenda is.
California just fucked up as a whole, which is why I refuse to go back. I'll visit, but I refuse to go back.
Yeah.
Everything about California is just backwards.
It's
The older I get, the more I realize how fucked up the economy is, how fucked up the everything. The whole system is just backwards. The government and the way they do their things is fucking backwards.
Yep.
And it's damn near the nicest fucking place to be in America. It's fucking California.
besides Hawaii.
Crazy. I mean, I don't know, bro. I love going to San Diego, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, out of every place I ever visited, that's fucking definitely a nice place to go to. But Jesus, they are really fucked up. Too expensive. Don't give. They cater to fucked up people. Like, it's almost like they want to burn that bitch down. Like, they want to fuck it up. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. I'm telling you, brother, they keep on playing. California gonna end up not being part of the U.S., man. Stop playing.
No, and that's part of the argument. Part of the argument is they literally saying that California, because California was that was the last place to become Mexico, but so was Arizona. That's why we state 48.
But what they're saying is that America stole it. No, they didn't. They paid up.
Y'all sold it.
Yep.
Stolen.
Straight sold it, and they paid their money for it. And guess what? It became a 48 state. Don't play with it. This is our shit. Just like Mike Williams said in the comedy show. No, nigga, this is America, homeboy. This ain't the Mexico no more. Nope, y'all decided to sell it. And when you sold it, it's over. It ain't Mexico no more. It's America. Nobody trying to hear none of that shit. I'm not trying to hear none of that at this point. And again, this only goes for the ones that's on some bullshit, that's not respecting the US, but for the people who actually did the work, the ones who actually went through the process to become an actual citizen, who wanted to come over here and be a contributing member to society. Those are the ones that we protect, not the ones that come over here legally and then think that they deserve some shit. And the ones who now all of a sudden, oh, well, I've been here, I deserve. No, if you want to come over here, do the shit the proper way. That's the only way it's going to happen.
Unless you a sexy Latina, just go ahead and come over here and come see Mr. Go Get Him.
He'll hide you out. He'll hide you.
I ain't going to hide you. Get you pregnant.
God, your baby can stay, but you can't.
Make sure you get your citizenship.
Hold on. Hey, the kids can stay, but the mom couldn't, right? Is that how it works?
Mama gonna stay too. Mama gonna stay. Mama say I'm gonna say Makusa. Shut up, nigga.
Hold on. Hey, if you get someone who's illegal, pregnant, then once that kid's born, and she got to go back, right?
No, nigga, I told him to put a ring on it.
Oh, all right.
He said, "I'm gonna marry her."
Now this is where the age limit pops in.
This is she's gonna be mid-20s, early 30s. Let's go.
Yeah, shit. I don't even think you'll hit 30, player. You're like, nah, you gotta be 22.
Nah, it's a little too young. Welcome down said that's either Little Blue Devil or GK. Marcy said, I'm glad I moved away from California. Welcome said, sold not stole is right. And he just said, that's what we doing now, Bailey. We buffing out on camera now. Next week I'm going live from the bench press.
Go live for the bench. Like, I need to see it.
465, not tired.
I've been going to the gym from 10 to midnight almost every night. I might be going a little later than 10, but because it's becoming habit, now when I'm not lifting, that's why my weights are literally right here at my desk. Every day now while I'm sitting here, I'm doing something with these bitches.
Yeah, I can get my fat ass on that elliptical.
So
about
my
2
ass
months
is 100% getting back in shape. I said, I know my traps is sitting up like I'm wearing football pads right now. So this fat boy ain't gonna be fat for long. This shit coming off. I love it.
I feel that.
Pretty boy been on his gym. Even the last time I called that nigga sound like, where the hell you at, motherfucker? Putting bodies away? No, I'm in the gym.
Yeah.
All you hear is ding, click, clang, ding, click, clang. Unless it's my kids, I typically do not answer the phone while I'm in the gym.
Yeah. I had to pick up though. You know what I'm saying? Could have been about some business. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, hold on.
That is true. That is true.
Some business.
Had to pick it up. You know what I mean? So I had to make sure. It's never too late to big, bro. All you gotta do is start. Well,
Exactly.
I ain't trying to get big, my G nigga. Shit.
See, this is the thing. I'm trying to
No, I
actually
think he's
shrink.
talking about me.
No. Oh, never too late, big bro. All you gotta do is start.
Yeah,
I
get
read,
your ass. Yeah.
I read it wrong.
Hey, you know the crazy part is Marcus did start. He had a whole bucket of chicken before he started tonight.
It was earlier, player. That's for lunch.
Hey, you know the parodies where they be having motherfuckers on the treadmill, but they eating at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he got an elliptical at home.
Was it what? Nah, I'm getting that elliptical. I go to the gym, hit that elliptical. I can't do a treadmill, bro. I gotta do that elliptical real quick.
Walk on the treadmill, just put it on an incline.
No, I just fucking. I'm going. Hit me by
Hey man,
2 months, player.
bro, that EOS is dope, bro.
I told you.
Oh, one of my crib.
EOS is
Yeah, I went to. Oh, matter of fact, I have to tell you that offline. But you're gonna be surprised with who I saw in that joint.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They work there. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We have to talk about that.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. I also said they work there. Hold on now.
Oh.
I don't want to put their business in the street.
I know.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, let's
Like
get
this.
that.
I'll just give you a hint. Curly head. That's all I'm gonna say.
Curly
head.
curly head, nigga. Curly head.
No, I got it.
We had a conversation. We had a conversation about it before. Yeah.
Yeah. We definitely got to talk.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, that was wild. But nah.
All right, closing thoughts. Who want to go first tonight?
I'm gonna let Marcus go first on this.
That nigga froze.
I figured. I said, damn. He just said,
that nigga froze. He look like a deer in headlights.
I ain't know what the fuck was going on. Like, damn, hold on. But nah, for me, bro, shit was dope. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Always happy to be here on another Friday. Shit's always fire, always dope when we talk about the hottest topics. I love it. Make sure y'all get more people in here. For those of y'all who've been watching, bless you. Thank you. Make sure y'all share this with other people so we can get more people in here for the algorithm. Make sure you like, comment, and fucking subscribe.
And I appreciate everybody that actually, because I can see who is live, who's on here and watching.
Yep.
I appreciate the people going from No Cap Reacts and actually coming over to the Cut the Noise podcast, subscribing and actually tuning in on that channel as opposed to the No Cap channel. Appreciate that. Marcus, it's on you.
Yeah, bro. Hey, always good as always, man. We have these conversations and just hatch it out. To me, again, it's man therapy. So I definitely do want more people to chime in and have their whatever questions you want to ask. Like shit, we'll definitely answer them. That's what I think would be the biggest thing. Get some of these cats to like start asking questions.
Yep. I like that.
As this continues to go and grow, I think people will ask questions and get more involved.
That's fair.
I see that happening for sure. Definitely want to say thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Cut the Noise. I'm just gonna throw this out there to the ladies, okay? and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet tonight. The life that you live today will always catch up with you tomorrow. Understand that the choices that you make, you feel like are done in the darkness, will never come to the light. They always come to the light. You can sit here and continue to think that you're making the best decision for you and your happiness, but understand that in life, your happiness will always come second to reality.
Yep.
Reality is something that will always catch up to you. It is something that is always going to come knocking at your door. It is always going to be the pillar of your life. You may think that you are enjoying everything today, which is great. But understand, as long as there is a tomorrow, someone will always have a new reason to judge you.
Mm-hmm.
Us as men are held accountable in real time at all times. You are held accountable when you want to make the best decisions in your life, and you want to make the decisions that affect you long-term, life-term, and affects love and children. Your past will dictate your future. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. With that, we will see y'all next week with a special guest. And